Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got another secret mission today. And the first and most difficult part is to get the car out of here without killing one of the animals that's underneath. They're rather stupid, but I understand because they're trying to shelter from the sun. And the most difficult one is Harrison because he's deaf. Let's get a little bit of air going. Yeah, so I'm going to try and sell some gold coins today. The time has come. I should have pulled the trigger last week when the price was higher, but I didn't quite get around to it. So we're going to try today. I've had a quotation from a place called F&S in Larnaca, but it was a bit of a rip-off. They were trying to suggest that the coins were worth about €1,000 less than they were. So I want to go somewhere else. I don't think this guy will buy them from me, but I'm going to try. It's a jeweller that I've used in the past. I know he's honest. But the first thing we need to do is get some gas. Get some go juice for the car. There's a dead kitten on the road there, little black and white. Oh my god. Can't go anywhere. Breaks my heart. It really, really does. Hello. €30, please. 30. 300. I've got no cash, so I'll have to go pay inside. It's better, you can see now. So we get a bit spoiled by the old-fashioned window wash and stuff. Attendant service. It's good though. So let's go. So we're going to a place called Vesuvius now. As I say, I think I'm wasting my time, but we'll soon see. At least we got some juice. So yeah, I was going to tell you something there, but I've forgotten. Completely slipped my mind. Yeah, if you're selling anything valuable, I don't have to teach my grandmother how to suck eggs, but don't go with the first place. You generally know what the value is of the stuff you got, or a rough idea. So shop around. Selling is just exactly the same as buying. Gold's generally quite liquid, but people will try and rip you off on it. So I've had to pull the trigger now because we've got very, very expensive time coming up, and we're going to have to rent two places at the same time, assuming we find another place. And we're going to have to provide a deposit for the new place. I don't think we'll get back the deposit on the place we have now, but even if we did, it's not so much. We'll see. Tina's got all the photographs from when we moved in, quite detailed photographs of all the damage there was and how badly dilapidated it was inside. The decor was absolutely awful, and the ceiling was black from fires and cooking. So it was about a month before we could actually move in after we took the place on, because I had to decorate the whole thing. And doing stuff like that here is a bit of a chore because it's so hot, particularly so hot inside, that it's a bit of a drag. If I have to go back to Larnaca, to one of the shops there, I'm actually going in the wrong direction now. I know there's a place in Paralimni that buys gold also, so I could go there, but I think that's more of a pawn shop, and I don't want to pawn anything, I just want to straight out sell it. I've got my passport with me because I know that no doubt they're going to need photo ID, because they don't want to be buying stolen goods. I've got receipts for these things, but I don't really want to show them the receipts because the prices are an awful lot less than they are today, because I've had them for many years. It's not a great deal of money, but it's a bit that will help us. Gold is always an insurance policy to be used when you really need to, and now we really need to. If you buy gold, it's expensive today, but if you do buy any, and I'm not telling you what to do, I'm not a financial advisor, but it's always quite wise to have some. The value fluctuates, but the general trend is upwards, and it just protects your wealth against the deterioration in the value of fiat currency, paper money. I don't know if you've been down this way before. This is Snake Pass. On the left-hand side is the northern side of Cyprus, the border. Excuse me. It's a long time since I've been down this way. I'm going to do a few other things today while I'm out and about. It's 9:51, so it's almost 10 a.m. I need to go and see Chris again with his bike because I tried to place an order for one of the things that he needs, and I didn't pay close enough attention to some of the connectors, because there's 3 major types of different connectors. I know what he needs for his pedal assist sensor. It's a female SM connector that goes straight to the sensor. But he needs some other stuff as well, and that's where I didn't pay close enough attention. I know that they're Gillette waterproof connectors, but I don't know whether they're male or female, or what side's male and what side's female, and it matters. So I couldn't place the order because I need to order it all together to get free shipping. Oh, excuse me again. So I need to do that. I need to get some breakfast because I'm starving. Feed all the cats in the morning. Tina did it this morning because she had to leave early, very early. I think she's taking Gail to the airport. Gail's going away for 3 months. She's going to Thailand and Peru, all over the world. Darkest Peru. Machu Picchu, no doubt. And she's got a couple who's animal sit for a living, looking after her cats, because she's gone for 3 months and I couldn't do 3 months there. But this couple always come to Cyprus over there every winter, not to animal sit, but to just holiday, chill out. And this time they're coming over and having free accommodation. It just works out well for everyone. It's a good idea, actually. Wow. So it's not really very far out of my way, this, but it is out of my way. But I want to give this guy a chance because I like him. If he wants to buy, then I'd rather sell it to him, even for the same price as I've been offered before. I've still got some gold left, not a lot. And I've also got some scrap gold, some old jewellery, old watch cases that are broken. It's only 9 carat, it's not worth anything really. It'll buy me breakfast. There's every chance that when we move it's going to be down here, in the middle of nowhere. we'll see. I've got a terrible feeling I've forgotten something. I don't think I have. Just that feeling. I'm not going to be able to take you into the shop, I don't think. The jewellers get a little bit cautious about cameras, understandably so, because it gives away their security, and I don't want to compromise anybody's security arrangements. Well, I think we've just wasted our time. It looks as though it's closed. I mean, completely closed. Shutters are up. Wow, I should have called. Maybe they don't open till later. This is the approach to the British base at Ais Nikolaos. It's a crossing to the north side. This is how we confuse people. It's still quite early, so maybe that guy hasn't opened yet. I don't know. I'll go and see. Oh yeah, that's actually what I was going to say to you earlier, is that there are quite archaic customs here where shops and businesses are closed on some days of the week. In some areas it's Tuesday. In some areas it's Wednesday. And if you don't get your act together, and if you're not wow, look at the size of this for a drop curb. If you miss it 1 week, it means you have to wait another week. No, that is well closed. That is well closed. So, okay, we've wasted time. I don't know whether you saw, but that insurance agent there, he does all the business for the additional car insurance to go to the north, because you need to have special car insurance. So the crossing point's about a mile away, or less than that, half a mile behind the way we're looking now. And they send people back there to get the appropriate car insurance. So guys, that was a total waste of time. I hope that guy isn't shut down for good. I mean, what I also have to remember is that the tourist season's finished now, so the tourist season here runs from April to the end of October. They're trying to make it an all year round resort because it's still very hot. You could still go to the beach and you could still swim in the sea if you wanted to. Later on, when it snows in the mountains, you can swim in the sea in the morning and go skiing in the afternoon. I'll take you to the mountains one day. Probably when it snows. Oh, I'm really hungry. Yeah, I'm in a rush. I hate to drive in Larnaca. I mentioned before, I think in another video, that I really don't like using this car to drive in the city. Anything can happen. I had to buy a fan, a cooling fan from the scrapyard and make it fit this car. I think it's working okay, but who knows? Who knows for sure? The temperature gauge is okay, but they're notoriously unreliable. Usually by the time your temperature gauge says it's overheating, it's already too late. They've got a very large hysteresis curve, which means that they're not very sensitive. I think it's to prevent drivers from having heart attacks unnecessarily, because the temperature of your car does go up and down considerably, even although your temperature gauge says no. So I think I'll do the crisp bit later. That pub I go to, the Porsche, there's a whole bunch of people that go there about 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. and they sit drinking whiskey from 10 a.m. till about 2 p.m. and then that's the end of their day. Off they go in taxis. They're older people, so I don't suppose it matters to them. This is where my car really struggles. If I have to go slowly behind something else, I need to keep the revs up. And if I have to go slowly behind something else, all kinds of strange things start happening to the car and its performance. So that's why it's not good in towns. I don't know why it took that guy so long to overtake that truck, because that car ahead's in a different time zone. Oh, I'm really a bit hacked off with that shop being closed. That was I was hoping to build up a rapport with the guy to maybe get rid of the rest of my gold. It sounds like I'm Long John Silver, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot of gold. It's a bit overcast again today. It's still very hot. I can't actually read my temperature gauge on this thing now because it's completely burned from the sun. Another reason I need to get rid of some of the gold and liquidize it for some cash is that this car needs an MOT by the 3rd of December. And I don't think it will get through an MOT. So I need to have some alternative. I don't go many places, excuse me, and I certainly don't go very far, usually. So I've even been toying with the idea of an electric bike like Chris. There's something very weird going on with this camera. I don't understand what's going on. Keeps switching off. I think it's overheating. I'm not entirely sure. I've had to make a pit stop at the Porsche to use the toilet because I'm full of coffee. I'm sorry about this camera. I don't know whether it's me or whether it's the camera or whether it's the heat. It's certainly very hot. Okay, let's go and let's try and get some air. Let's go do it. Just a Tina on the phone asking where I am as well. My keeper. Wow, this is a bad corner. Break your neck looking that way. I need to turn this off because I won't be able to pull out. Right, back on again. Shall we do Chris first? Yeah, I'm gonna do Chris first. Yeah. I'll take some photographs. If he's there. Flash my windscreen wipers at him, as is my wont. Chris will be out, it's a certainty. It seems that nothing I'm doing is working correctly today. Right, guys. I need to go do this. He was there. So that's one job done. I've got all the stuff I need from Chris now. One of the connectors is definitely broken. So I kind of guessed that was the fact. Wow, too hot. I'm going to have to work with this AC somehow. Because I am sweating buckets. Definitely something wrong with this camera. Here we go, the roadworks. Yeah, I had to go to the toilet in the pub because I drink about a dozen cups of coffee in the morning. It's to stave off hunger more than anything else. If you drink coffee, too much coffee and smoke, it makes you feel sick, so you don't feel hungry. But it hasn't worked today because I'm starving. We've been doing this for 5 years. This road. 5 years. So hot. Oh, that's better. It's not helping the camera any though. Blowing straight in my face. Oh dear, 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 dear. Every time I come to a stop, I have to switch the air conditioning off. Tina said there was a gold buying place in our media, which would have been much more handy for me. I didn't know that. I knew about the Paralimni one, but Paralimni's equidistant for me. Same as Larnaca. The traffic's worse. Don't know what the recording's like, but the picture doesn't look very good on this camera either. Oh, another roundabout. Did I mention I've got no idea where I'm going? I didn't know if I mentioned that. I've got no idea where I'm going. That thing doesn't sound as though it's got much life left in it. but I don't remember all these roundabouts. It won't be over here. Where you going, Mr. Bus? Thanks a bunch, guys. If you're gonna go fast.